guys, welcome back to my busted channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you're wondering why I look like I got slumped, it's because I did. No, I recently had eye surgery and I'm still in the healing process, and yeah, it's not going too well. That is why I do have a beanie on my head. My hair looks like my face looks like I look like everything. It's just garbage. So I figured that putting a beanie on will help shield some of the shit. It doesn't really, but in my head it makes me think it helps a little bit so we can get through this video. So as you guys can tell, I've been struggling, and I apologize once again for the bustedness. This is like the longest y'all ever seen me this busted on this channel, and I apologize for it. I really do. But this is real life, and you know, can't always be highlight, contour, and glitter. It just can't, unfortunately. So today is Wednesday, November the 14th. I had my eye surgery on October 22nd, therefore putting me just about 3.5 weeks post-op. And yes, that was a Tootsie Pop from my kids' Halloween candy. Anyways, so after my surgery, I told you guys, if you've seen any of my previous videos about it, I told you guys that I would probably update again around like the 1 and 2 week mark. But here we are about 3.5 weeks later, and yeah, the reason being is because I just have not felt like it. I am trying to put myself in like a little bit of a mood for you guys right now, just so I don't seem like too much of a Debbie Downer. But in all honesty, guys, I just really have not felt like it. Not doing the best. Now, I don't want to be like over exaggerating or not, but I don't know. I've just been having a little hard time. And by the way, this video is not like, oh, woe is me, give me a pity party. No, this is just my experience, how I'm feeling 3 weeks post-op after eye surgery. This is just real life, real thoughts, real feelings, and that's just what it is. So yeah, why am I not doing the best, you may ask? God, I look like crap. Like, I don't know, it's been hard. Okay, first of all, obviously after any kind of surgery, you know, you have certain restrictions, and like with these restrictions and stuff, it's just made me have to kind of just sit around the house and just not do much at all, and it really sucks. The first week I just really didn't feel like doing much, because obviously I was freshly out of surgery. I was still my body was still, you know, coming off of the anesthesia and everything like that, so I just really didn't feel like it. But like after like the first week and a half, I in my head started feeling like, okay, I can do this, you know, I'm good. But then my daughter was going to her grandma's house for the weekend, and I had to pack her bag, and literally I had to take like 1 or 2 breaks from packing my daughter's bags because it got too much. Like I was trying to bend down and pick up clothes, put them in a bag, and it really just got too much. I started getting really lightheaded and sick feeling. I'm like, hey girl, you gotta sit down. You know, I guess just because I thought I was ready didn't mean that my body was ready. And that was something that I was like, wait a minute, this is strange. Because as a mom, period, but definitely a stay-at-home mom, like you're used to like, I gotta handle this, I gotta do that, gotta do this, gotta do that. But then when you can't, it's like, hold on, honey, no, this is not the move, because I got stuff to do. I got stuff that needs to be handled. I can't just be sitting here on the couch all day. But unfortunately, like, that's what my body has been calling for, and I get it. I understand I need to rest, but like, it's like I can't rest. There's stuff that needs to be done. But when I don't rest and I find myself doing too much, I get tired. I start getting a really bad headache. I start not feeling really well at all. So I had to sit down anyways. But with that, I don't know, like I said, the cabin fever has been real. I have gone a couple places, really just a really quick store run or to a family member's house, but that's about it. It's really awkward when I go in public. Yes, I do hate looking busted and crusted when I go in public, but it's not even so much that, it's more the way I look. Because if you guys look at me right now, straight ahead, more so when I take my glasses off, even though I normally have my glasses on, like, I look like I got punched in the eye, minus the bruising, or I have like a really severe lazy eye or something. It's just not comfortable, okay? And while some people may not notice it far away, but like when you're in a store and you're having to check out and you're like this close to someone and you're having to conversate, it's very like uncomfortable, because I feel like they're just staring me dead on in my eye and they're like, oh my god, what's wrong with her? Like, does she have pink eye? Did she get punched in the eye? Is that a lazy eye? Like, what's wrong? I don't know. And I'm sure 99% of the time they're absolutely not, but of course myself and my anxiety convinces me that they are. And yeah, I just rather not even just go out in public. When I do go out in public or go anywhere, I will always have a hat on most of the time, because I feel like between my dad hat and my glasses, it really just kind of shields everything a little bit better. I don't know, maybe it doesn't, but in my head, that's just the way I feel like it kind of shields everything a little bit better, so people, you know, don't notice it as much. But with that being said, kind of just sitting around the house all day, not really doing nothing, not even really being able to just get up and even like really just clean or anything small like that, because I get too tired, I get lightheaded, I get sick feeling. It's really taking its toll on me because I'm not used to it. And I've talked about this before, not really in depth, but maybe one day I will. I do struggle with like anxiety and depression. Anxiety's always there in different forms, but depression comes and goes. And these past couple weeks I've been starting to feel kind of down, and I'm trying to keep my head above water, because I'm like, no girl, you are not fixing to let this get you depressed. Like, no, this is not going to do this to you. But it's been hard. And I know it's because I can't really do anything. Always trying to tell myself, no girl, you got this, you know, only a couple more weeks. But I'm human, you know, it's hard. And like, for me, the very two things that keep me sane, period, keep me sane as a person, keep me sane as a mom, keep me sane as far as my anxiety and depression goes, the very two things that help keep me level-headed, one being working out and two being makeup, I can't do either of those things, and it sucks.
When is this gonna be over?
I don't know really what to say or what to do, but I do know that it's kind of gotten me, gotten my spirits down. It really has. Like I said, and I've been trying so hard to stay positive and trying to find something positive in each day, but it's difficult when you're going through it. Also, these glasses. This is the longest I've worn glasses in so freaking long, because clearly, if you've seen in my previous videos, I don't really wear my glasses that often. I pretty much wear my contacts. So this is the longest I've worn glasses in a long time. And I hate it. I hate it. Yeah. I'm kind of rambling here and all over the place. I don't want you guys, again, I don't want you to think that I'm complaining or anything like that, because I'm not really. I guess I kind of am, but not really. Because I'm very, very, very thankful for this surgery, because I needed it. If I did not get this surgery, I could have lost my vision entirely. But it's just this healing process, you guys. I'm just not, this ain't it, you know. It's taken way longer than I thought. Before I actually had the surgery, the doctor was like, the most for about 2 to 4 weeks, something like that. Well, here we are at 3.5 weeks and still in pain. My eye's still red. My eyeball is actually pretty bruised. I was reading online about like getting retinal detachment surgery, and it said that it could take anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks for your retina to heal. And I'm like, 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks. Bitch, I am dying at 3, okay? Like, help me. So yeah, that's where I'm at, kind of mentally-ish. Now let's kind of talk about the more medical side for those of you that are interested. So 3.5 weeks in, and I'm still very much in pain. If you've seen my other videos about this, after the surgery, which the doctor said this was going to happen, and it did, right after surgery, you know, he said you're going to feel like you have a headache, and that's true. Right after surgery, as soon as I woke up, man, I felt it. It felt like I had a migraine just on this side. This obviously the eye that I had worked on. So basically, I feel like I've had a migraine on my left side of my head for the past 3.5 weeks straight. If any of you guys know what a migraine feels like, it's not fun, like at all. So imagine having it constant on one side for 3.5 weeks straight. I basically had to live off pain medicine, and I don't like that, because before this, and even still, I'm the type of person that I don't like taking medicines, like at all, like any kind of medicine, even like ibuprofen, Tylenol, none of that. I will literally try to wait anything out. Like, I would literally have to be in so much pain before I'm like, okay, forget it, I'll just take some medicine and hope that helps it up. But yes, I'm one of those. I really don't like taking medicine at all. But these past 3 weeks, like, I've had to live off pain medicine in order to just survive. Like, the first week I was taking it multiple times a day, and when I say pain medicine, I'm like just Tylenol and ibuprofen. They say I can take more than that, but this girl, no, I'm not taking more than that. I'm not that person. I just can't. This last like week, it has been awful. I've been trying, and maybe that's why I've been in so much pain, but like, I've been trying not to take as much pain medicine, because that's not good for your liver, especially not multiple times a day, every day. I did take a few breaks in between, but for the most part, like I said, I have to take it in order to be able to survive the day. I am a mom, so you know, I'm obviously not able to rest like I need to be resting. Probably the past like 2 or 3 days, my eye has been a little bit swollen, so has the left side of my face. Now, it's not severe, it's not like really puffed up and crazy, but it's a little swollen. Obviously, they said I could do like ice packs or a cold compress or something, but it hurts to even put anything against it. So I have not even really been able to do that too much. And also with the swelling of the eye, whenever my eye actually swells, the pain in my head actually hurts worse. So I feel like maybe if my eye wasn't swollen right now, maybe my head wouldn't be as painful as it is right now, but it's swollen, so she's a little painful today. As far as my actual eyeball goes, pretty much a few days after surgery, my eyeball itself was fine. It's just been my head, and maybe the way my eye looks and the outside of my eye. Viewer discretion is advised. I am about to pop up a few pictures for those of you who are interested. If you're not, I will give you a few seconds to fast forward on by. Yeah, if you don't want to see it. I mean, it's not nothing too gross. It's just an up close of my eye, but some people don't like that stuff. So here's your fair warning. You got about 5 seconds before I start showing them. So yeah. Alright, I warned you. So like I said earlier, I told you guys that my eyeball itself was a little bit bruised. So here's a picture of that. It's right here on kind of the upper left hand corner. It's bruised. The outside of my eye did bruise a little bit within that first week, but then it went away, and ever since then though, my actual eyeball itself has been bruised, and it's been bruised ever since. If you guys watched my last update video about my eye, I did show you guys up close pictures like the day after surgery and a couple days after surgery and stuff, and you can see that my whole eye was really like red and bloody. So that has gotten a little bit better. My white is starting to come back, but like 90% of my eye is still red. And then this inner corner, if you look really close in person, you can see like a couple of sutures. I did have to have stitches in my eye. You can see them beneath the skin, which is, or it's not skin, beneath my eyeball layer. What? I don't know. I can see a couple of the sutures on the surface of my eyeball, which is very weird. I thought they would be gone by now, but they're not, because they are dissolvable, but they're there. Which brings me to my next thing. Sometimes if I move my eye like too fast or too much or all around, like I'll get a pain going through my whole eyeball. It's sensitive to the touch. It's still swelling. 3.5 weeks post-op, and my eyeball is still very bruised. Because of all this, I made the decision today, actually a few hours ago. I'm like, you know what, screw this. I'm calling my retina specialist and just to see what they say. I had my month follow-up coming up in about 2 weeks on the 29th. So I've been trying to kind of stick it out and just like, well, I have my appointment coming up in 2 weeks. I'll just try to stick it out and, you know, see what happens, and maybe I can last till then. No, today I said, you know what, I can't take this anymore. I need some kind of relief. I can't sleep because I'm in pain all through the night. I'm in pain all through the day. I'm tired of taking pain medicine. I'm like, screw this. I know my appointment's in 2 weeks, but I'm just gonna call them and see what they say. See if this is normal, or see maybe if they can give me some tips on what I can do to get some relief. And I explained to her everything that's been going on. She was like, I don't think you should be having like that much pain this far out. So she said that she would feel better, and I as well. She said she would feel better if I just came in tomorrow and seen my doctor to just kind of check it out and see what's going on. So that is where we are. Maybe I'll take you guys along with me tomorrow and kind of throw that in here with this as well. It just makes sense. hopefully everything goes all right tomorrow at this unplanned, unexpected appointment. Another thing I forgot to tell you is, if y'all remember, if you watched my retinal surgery video, then you know afterwards I got put on like 3 different drops. I had a steroid, an antibiotic, and another one that dilated my eye. But at my week appointment, he actually took away 2 drops. He took away the dilation drop and took away the antibiotic. So I've just been on the steroid for the last, I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks now. So yeah, just the steroid drop alone is what I've been on. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, like I said, hopefully everything goes well tomorrow at this appointment, and I don't get any more bad news. But yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know. Ow, see what I'm saying? I moved my eyeball too fast, and I got a sharp pain that shot all through my head. Anyways, I'm gonna go take this Tylenol, rest, and I'll see you guys in the morning.
Fame is not a gift. Be humble and concede self. Extension on my motherfucking afterlife. Rest in paradise.
Alright guys, so I'm back. I've officially been home now for like a little over an hour, probably about an hour and a half. Whoops. So yeah, let's talk about the appointment. In a nutshell, he said that the way that I was describing the pain, I'm gonna try to keep this as fast as possible because the beginning of this video was already longer than I had wanted it to be. So again, in a nutshell, he said the way that I was describing like my pain, it just, because my eyeball itself, like I said, is fine. It's just like my head and all the way through here, my face is a little bit swollen. So he said the way that I was describing the pain, it sounded like my like sinuses, which is, I know it sounds crazy, but he's a doctor. He says it sounds like my sinuses, like maybe, oh god, what did he say? I don't want to use the wrong word, but I probably am. He said they may be like draining or just, whatever he said, I don't know. It may be backed up or something along those lines. Something going on with my sinuses. So that combined with this, I already not being in the best shape and trying to heal, yeah, he thinks that something's going on with that and it's just really inflamed. First thing what he did, I don't know if you remember, in the beginning of this video I told you that if you look really close in the corner of my eye right here, I could see like the sutures, the stitches that were in my eye right here. There was like 1 or 2 little stitches right in the front of my eye, and I could see it. Like it was like a little black thread. It's crazy. But he went ahead and removed those for me. They were dissolvable stitches. He said that those could be causing a little bit of the pain because he said once they start getting ready to dissolve and come out, they kind of start, like they may start stinging a little bit. I may notice some pain with that. So he just went ahead and took them out himself, and I was nervous at first. I was like, wait a minute, what? You're going to take these stitches out like right now? He was like, don't worry about it. You're not going to feel a thing. I'm like, I know, but it just seems scary. He said, it's fine. You're not going to feel anything. He said, honestly, it will hurt more them coming out on their own than it would me doing it right now. So I'm like, you're the doctor, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you have at it. Let me put these glasses back on because so he took the those sutures out that were in my eye. So the inner corner of my eye is a little bit red. I mean, it was red before, but you could tell that like something went on there. But aside from that, he prescribed me a steroid pack. I believe that's what it is. A steroid pack, and also told me to take Sudafed with it because Sudafed is a decongestant, and that will help like really, I guess, kind of drain all this stuff out, and hopefully that will help with all this going on here. Because like I said, I believe I said this, whenever my eye swells and stuff, that's when my head just really starts pounding. I can really tell that. So hopefully with all of that draining and coming out, that will help with the pain and pressure and all of that. So he prescribed me, like I said, a steroid pack right here, where I have to like take it for the next 5 days, and it just gradually goes down. So like today, as you see, I've already taken 2, but so for today I had to take 6 tablets, you know, throughout the day. Then tomorrow I'll take 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. So this is what I'm going to be on for the next 5 days. Hopefully that helps. And then also I did have to pick up some Sudafed, but he told me to don't get the one on the shelf. He said because it's not going to help me any. I would have to literally ask them for the one that they keep behind the counter. basically between the steroid pack plus the Sudafed, plus he said I could go ahead and keep taking my Tylenol and ibuprofen if I want to, but just alternate between the two. That way it's like not so much on my like liver and stuff, or kidneys or whatever, both probably. So like I said, I've been here for about an hour and a half. When I first got here, I took all the medication and laid down for about an hour, and just chilled. And I can honestly say already I'm feeling like so much better. Now, I know it's not permanent right now because I did just take some pain medicine and steroid and all that, so I'm not sure how long it will last, but already I feel okay. It's not like 100% gone, but I'm just gonna tell you guys now, from the way I was feeling this morning to now is such a huge difference. So I'm honestly really excited about that. They did tell me that like the bruising and all that is very normal at this point still, so I don't have to worry about my eye being bruised. Basically, like they said, the buckle that they had to go put around my eye, it's a foreign object and my body is not liking it, you know what I'm saying? It's not used to it. It's a foreign object in my body. So basically until my body gets used to it, then my eye's still gonna be kind of red, irritated, and bruised. So that's completely normal, which makes sense. Everybody's body's different. Everybody's body reacts different. So this is the way that mine is reacting, and it's not happy. But hopefully these meds help. I am so happy that I went ahead and called my doctor yesterday and made this appointment today, because I don't know if I would have been able to last another 2 weeks, which is when my appointment was supposed to be. Since I did go in today, we were able to stretch my appointment out another week, so I will go back the first week of December. So hopefully everything still looks good as far as my eye goes then, and hopefully by then I'm pain free. We will see. But yeah, that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of end this video right here. I think that's all that I wanted to mention, I believe. Knowing me though, I probably forgot like 20 other things, but it is what it is. That's all I can remember right now. And mama needs to go finish up resting while I can. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for all the vlog style talking about my eye situation. I'm so sorry, but again, this is real life. This is what's going on with me now. I do want to keep you guys updated, so I'm not just, like I said, I don't want to go ghost on my channel for a month or two while I'm healing. So I'm just kind of keeping you guys in the loop and updated with what's going on with me. Trust me, I'm more ready than you guys are for me to get back into my normal routine. I'm so ready to play with some makeup like I can't stand it. But yeah, that is it. I'm gonna stop rambling now and go. Thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Bye guys.